Holy crap! Look who's back. Yeah, yeah, I'm back. It's been a little over a month since I put a video out. Uh, been watching a lot of news, seeing what's going on. Things are happening quick, real quick. So let's run the intro and get into it. All right, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, G.F.U. YouTubers. Glad to see you stuck with me. If you're new here, found yourself here, take a look at the video. If you like what you're seeing, hearing, hit that subscribe, hit the notification bell, like button. You know how to do it. Okay, first thing we're going to be talking about is the government shutdown because that is currently happening now. So apparently, the Republicans are trying to pass a CR, clean resolution. No other bills attached to this, just a bill to fund the government and get it back open. And apparently, the Democrats have some opposition to this. They want to attach a bill, from which I understand, which provides health care for illegal immigrants, those people who are not here legally and are not U.S. citizens. Um, yeah, I don't believe uh, taxpayer dollars should be paying for people who are not citizens of this country. If you are not a citizen of this country, my feeling is that our Constitution does not apply to you. Our Bill of Rights does not apply to you. You have to become a citizen of our country to take advantage of what our country has to offer. You must assimilate into our society and our way of life. That's a pretty foregone conclusion with me, and I believe a lot of other people feel the same way. All righty. So we're going to do a little thing here. We're going to keep score on some of these issues. And if you're on the wrong side of it, yeah, you're going to get dinged. And if you're on the right side of it, well, then you'll get a positive. All right. So you're probably going to hear this from time to time. Yeah, skid marks. So you'll see how that's going to come into play. We're going to keep score here. Now let's get one thing out of the way first here. The government, you politicians, you were elected by the people to serve the citizens of this country, not to serve yourself, not to serve people from other countries, not to serve illegal aliens. You were elected to serve the citizens of this country. And our tax dollars should be going towards serving the citizens of this country. Anything after that is a bonus, but we need to get our house in order first. Okay, that being said, we're going to score this shutdown here. All right. So I got to tell you, in the past, both parties have been guilty of using political blackmail when it comes to funding the government. It seems this happens every year. They got to pass a stopgap resolution, something to keep the government funded, to keep it open. But instead of just voting on a budget to keep the government open, one or the other side has typically tried to add on some other kind of bill, something that they know either the Republican or the Democratic Party is against and would not pass. So they tack it on to the budget bill to fund the government, and they use that as political blackmail to get what they want. We'll vote for the budget and open the government back up as long as this bill is included and it gets a yes vote also. So currently, right now, I believe it is the fact that, Democrats are looking for taxpayer funded health care for illegal aliens. And that's tacked on to the CR, clean resolution. The Republicans are just trying to vote on a clean resolution. All the Republicans have voted for it. You have to have a 60 vote majority to pass a clean resolution. It's not a 51 to 50 or a 50 to 49. It's got to be 60. So we need a few Democrats to jump on board. But they just do not want to vote to keep the government open because they want that taxpayer funded health care for illegal immigrants to pass along with the budget. All right. All right. Since both parties are guilty of this political blackmail when it comes to passing a budget, you both get a Skid mark. That's right. You both get a skid mark for that. All right. And since Democrats, you're guilty of the political blackmail this time, trying to hold the American people hostage on not passing a budget to keep the government open because of your beliefs on wanting to have taxpayers fund health care for illegal immigrants, people that are not even citizens of this country, guess what? You get another skid mark. Okay, and Republicans, because you're just trying to pass a clean resolution this time, just voting on a budget to keep the government funded, nothing else added onto it, you guys get a clean pair of whitey tighties. Good job, guys. All right, and here we have Chuck Schumer, who is spearheading the non-vote from Democrats to pass the budget resolution. Um, I guess I could have used a less flattering picture, but I'm not going to do that to the guy. I gave him a flattering picture up here, but unfortunately, guess what? Yeah, there's another skid mark because you're heading up that opposition to voting to get the government back open. All right, next up we have John Fetterman, Democratic senator from the state of Pennsylvania. And as of late, he has been distancing himself from the far radical left of the Democratic Party. So, guess what, John? You get a clean pair of whitey tighties. And if you ever get tired of the left over there, you know, come on over to our side. Be proud to have you. All right, and I am going to include myself on this scorecard because I disappeared on you guys for a little over a month. So, guess what? That's right. I'm getting a skid mark for that. So, hopefully, I can rectify that and get me a pair of clean whitey tighties as long as I can get back to putting out these videos. So, we'll see how that goes. All right, how you like that? Keeping scores, keeping score. So if you've been keeping score like me, the Republicans got a skid mark, and then they got a pair of clean whitey tighties. So that's a wash on them right now. The Democrats had 3 skid marks, but they also got a pair of whitey tighties. So they're down to 2 skid marks by my scorekeeping. And of course, myself, I get a skid mark for disappearing, not putting out a video in a little over a month. So we'll see if I can clean that up. A couple other things to talk about here. You've got a race going on in New Jersey for uh, governor, I believe it is, governor of New Jersey. Um, it's a tight race. Republicans, you need to get out there. Conservatives, you need to get out there and vote for Mike Citarelli, I believe, is who your Republican candidate is for governor. The race is getting closer and closer and tighter and tighter. So, New Jersey, you guys need to get out there, you conservatives, Republicans, and push Citarelli across the finish line there. New York City, city of New York. Yeah, you guys have a mayoral race coming up here. You got a guy by the name of Mamdani running on the Democratic side. Uh, doesn't make any bones about it. He's trying to backpedal a little bit now, but he's a socialist, communist. He wants, you know, everything in New York, public transportation, a lot of stuff. He wants a lot of stuff to be free. Well, you got to pay for that somehow, don't you? Last I heard, it was tax the wealthy, tax the crap out of the wealthy, and to pay for all these free services. Well, if you do that, what do you think the wealthy people are going to do? They're going to move out, and there goes your money to fund all this free stuff. Uh, so, New York, you got a decision to make. Andrew Cuomo, who was the former governor of New York, the state of New York, he's a little bit embattled. He's fighting some accusations and scandals, but he's pretty close up there by Mamdani, who's the front runner. And the third candidate in the race is Curtis Sliwa. Not sure if everybody has heard of him. I've heard of him. I've been around a while. He founded the Guardian Angels way, 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 way back, and he's been in New York City. He's not a polished politician, But in my book, I think he would be a great candidate to be the mayor of New York. So, New Yorkers, you got a decision to make. Basically, you want to go Republican or Democrat. You go Democrat, it's probably going to be the downfall of New York City. It's already in turmoil and it's a crap hole. So, if you want to continue down that road, yeah, go right ahead, vote Democratic. I don't, I don't subscribe to that. So if I was there, I'd be voting a Republican ticket, or if Sliwa is running as an independent, I would be voting for independent for Sliwa. So anyway, there's a couple of things for you people in New Jersey and New York to think about. That'll do it for this episode. I'm going to leave a link at the end here to get to the library of all our videos, and the last one we put out about over a month ago. Yeah, I know. So until next time.